everyone, if you missed drawing this octopus in Zoom with me last week because you were either gone or you were on my Monday group and we had the snow day, here is how to draw this guy. So we're going to draw the octopus. So to get started, paper long way, have a pencil, have an eraser. We're going to need them both. Fold your paper in half, top to bottom. We want that long, skinny rectangle. Long, skinny rectangle. Open it up. Fold it in half, side to side. We want this way to be more like you are opening and closing a book. Okay, open it back up. So, again, paper is going the long way, and you have those 4 quadrants. So we are going to start up here, and we're going to start with the octopus body. You are going to start by drawing an upside down U shape. Next, we're going to start by drawing a tentacle going in this direction, and one that's going to come down here right along our fold. So I'm going to come out, I'm going to come up like a mountain, I'm going to drop down, and then I'm going to curve up. Cool thing about all our octopus tentacles is they're all going to come back the same way they go. You're going to want to make sure you're thicker here though than you are at the end. So I'm going to curve my line around, curve it back, drop down that mountain, and I'm going to come over and draw down into this area. And I'll explain why in just a little bit. Second tentacle. I'm going to come out of here, curve it out, it's going to curve up, and then it's going to drop down and curve up. This one is going to do the same type of thing. We're going to curve out and down, come back. Only this time, instead of stopping here, we're going to continue this line down to the bottom here. Reason we are doing this is because we're going to build all of our legs off of this area rather than the head of our octopus. If we built them off the head of our octopus, it would look like our octopus was here and it just had legs fanning out from the head. Here it looks like all his body or his legs are connected to more of a body area beneath his head. So I overdrew, which you're going to find is fairly normal for me. So I'm going to take and I'm going to erase my overdraw. Our third tentacle. So our goal is 8. We are down 2. So that means we have 6 left to go. We're going to work on the 6th one right now, and it's going to come right out here in the center. So this tentacle is going to start with kind of the 2 parts of a Y. And I'm going to draw the right side first because it's a little easier. So I'm going to come down, curve, go across my paper, and curve it up. The other side's going to do the same thing. It's going to come down, it's going to curve out and around, and curve it around. I no longer need this line, so I'm going to take my eraser, I'm going to erase. Okay, so there's 3 down, 5 to go. Our next 2 are going to be over here. We're going to start by drawing a U shape that connects to our body area. Now I'm going to use this part already because it's already there, and it's going to make it look a little bit more realistic when I draw this next leg. So I'm going to come out of that part. I'm going to curve down, and I'm going to do what's called a hairpin turn. So I'm going to turn it back really close, and then I'm going to draw the end. For the other side, I'm going to start over here, come out, curve it around, and connect it up. Now, again, I overdraw, so I will erase those in just a minute. This leg, we're going to start it up here because we want to make sure we want to make it look like this leg is in front of this one here. So this one's going to come out, come down, scoop up, and come out. It's kind of like the Egyptian arms in the old Egyptian paintings. The leg, we already have that U part, so I'm just going to come out of the bottom of the U, come up, and curve around. Now, I don't need my overdraws, and I don't need these 2 lines, so I'm going to take my eraser, and I'm going to clean up my drawing. Okay, so quick count of legs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, so we are making 3 more. Our next one is actually going to come out of the center of that U. So it's just going to come out, and it's going to come down and curve up. real simple. It's going to look like it's behind this one. So the bottom half is going to come out and just curve up. Real easy. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more to go. Last 2 are going to be in this area right here. Our first one's going to come out and over here, and then our next one's going to come out and down. So this one is going to start on this leg. So it's going to come out. It's going to curve down like your knee, go out like a foot, and then curve down. And let's hook it under. The second part, for the second half. I'm going to start it here. Come out, curve it down like your knee, over like your foot, down, and curve it around. Now, I do not need this line, so I'm going to erase it. Last leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last leg. This makes 8. It's going to come out right here. This one's going to be fairly simple. It's going to come out and curve this way. It's going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move it over a little bit. I got it a little too far over that time. So I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit. It's going to come out and curve it over. Then I can draw from this side, coming down and curve it up and around. There you have it. 8 legs. Double count, or double check yours and make sure you've got them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm good. I've got 8 legs. So now it's time to draw those details. So it needs eyeballs, it needs the suction cups, and it needs to look like it's got some texture, and it needs to look like it's got a little bit of movement. So first thing we're going to draw is going to be right here, and this is going to be the eye. So I'm going to draw a circle, another circle, and an itty bitty circle. When you go to color this, this will go white, color, black. Then I'm going to draw the other eye right here. It's going to look like it's on the outside of his octopus. And we're going to do the same thing. And when you color it, it'll go white, color, black. Now if you look at my example here, white, purple color, black. Okay, next we're going to draw some bumpies right here, so it looks like our octopus has texture. All they're going to be is backward C's, and you want to do about 10 of them. You want to just give the idea that this guy's bumpy. We don't want to actually draw bumps all over. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to give this guy the suction cups, those suckers. We're not going to draw them on all the legs because that's too much. So we're going to give the idea that they are there by putting them on a few of them. So this one is the leg I'm going to start with, and I'm going to start by sticking some full circles. And then I'm going to stick some half circles so it looks like they are on the underside. I'm going to put a few on this guy right here. I'm going to stick a few on this guy right here so it looks like this one's turned a little bit more. I'll stick a few on this one right here. And I'm going to stick a few that are the half circles right here. And that's all we need. If you want to give a few more, like right here, go for it. Sorry for the noise in the background, guys. My 4-year-old is moving his chair around. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, 1 second, buddy, okay? Let me finish this video. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to draw bubbles. So I'm going to draw a few down here. I'm going to draw about 4. This is going to give the idea that there's movement. I'm going to do about 5 over here. And then up here, I'm going to do about 7 or 8. Okay, so there is the octopus. Go ahead, color him, outline him, show me what he looks like when you're done. I still need to finish coloring mine. I got started last week and then got interrupted. So I will see you guys in a while. Bye.